What's up, y'all? This is the Big Face Trucker. Yes, I'm in the truck. I decided to go out and do a load, and this load has taken me 2 days. 2 days. I requested to be pulled off the load, but it's a friend of mine, a broker, and he decided if it goes as high as 2,000, he will pay it. So it started out at $1,000 yesterday. Now it's at 1150, which I know it should be more than that. And a new beginning today. I got here at 11, and I'm at the airport down here in Atlanta, and they close up at 9 o'clock, and I'm still sitting out here. And what time is it? It's 7:46, and I'm still not in the door. So it's not like they're gonna get me in the door at 8 o'clock and load me by 9 o'clock. All right. Obviously, this load must be very important, and it is. It's an essential load. It's a load from across seas, and it's enzymes. What the hell are they gonna do with that? I don't know. Whatever. But I don't want to do this load. And I 3 times I already said, man, take me off the load, man. It's getting too expensive. Find somebody else to do it. But he keeps talking me into it, doing it for him. So, and the only way to talk me into it is to pay me, And he sends his rate cons right away. So here I am waiting. It's like you got to go to a truck pass, which is like a marshal yard for the airport, and they take down your phone number and they put you in staging. You go to staging and you wait for a text message, which I was there. It took 3 hours, and they didn't send no text message. And my broker friend called me up and said, "Hey, man, go over there inside the office. I just called. They know who you are, and let them know who you drive for and everything." I said, all right. I went over here, I go in the office, and people got attitudes because they don't want to be there during this time, this critical time. And, you feel the energy in the air. Of course, I went in there with a mask. I got a N95. Got an N95 mask, and I got gloves from the mechanic shop. So, I go in there with my own pen and everything, and sign in. And when I signed in, I seen over 15 trucks waiting to get loaded. And it's not only 15 trucks getting loaded, it's 15 trucks just getting their paper processed. Then they gotta wait some more time to get into a dock to get loaded. And it just hasn't been working out for the big face here. It's just not something. She told me just stay home and continue looking for this relief money for truckers and for business. And what I came up with, just sitting here, I had a brief phone call with another driver, a buddy of mine, and Donald Trump, and a Democrat by the name of Chuck Schumer. The Democrats are putting out this thing for truckers. It's called hazard pay under the new proposal. It's for truckers with independent truckers that make if you make under 200,000 a year, they're planning on giving these truck companies 25K, just like they're doing the 10K. Um, this is all good, until it happens, it's all right. We've seen the market. The market has dropped drastically where you don't even want to pull a load. And there's people out here pulling these cheap loads. Niagara and Atlanta right now, they got these loads for $150, $160, $190. Just looking on Convoy, very low loads. Short runs are the thing if you were looking at your rate, but it's not enough revenue for guys like me and other guys, guys like me with payments on a truck, on a trailer, insurance, and all that other stuff. It's just not enough revenue. So, but this is incredible. I mean, if that does work, that would be great. You get the 10K and you get the 25. That should hold you out until this shit, just blow over. So, it's interesting. And if you make more than 200,000, they're giving you 5,000. They're giving you 5,000, and that's per truck. So it is what it is. But it's amazing how they're just giving out this money. It seems so simple that it's just not going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen, but if it does, it'll be all right. All right, because it still doesn't take care enough to take care of home and actually really run a business. They really need to do something for the fuel for truckers. They need to shut the tolls down. Mechanics are still going to hit you and bang you in the head. So. And if we shut down, nothing gets moved. So, but at the same time, we're all not going to sit there and shut down, because truckers, we're not loyal to the game. We get out there and you got a new truck and you got an older truck that's paid for it, and that guy's going to go run. Where the new guy, he says, "Hey, I can't do that load for that amount," So that's what they brokers got over us. The brokers come out with the price, and they know that the older trucks are going to run it. What kind of situation they run into, it could be to the point where a truck breaks down. And now you got your load, and now you got the headache when you should have went with a guy that's got an up and running truck, or he takes care of his truck. It is what it is. But this whole game and everything, I really started thinking about this trucking stuff. It's jumping off the subject or whatever this video is about, but I really think about this, man, and I think trucking is not a real good business to get in, unless I guess you make your money when you have a fleet. And when you have a fleet, you hook in other drivers to drive for you, and when you're dealing with the spot market, I can't answer that text right now. When you're dealing with the spot market, it's like you got to make sure your drivers are happy and making money. Because if you don't, they're going to leave, and then you'll be back in the truck, or you'll be doing something else what what you built yourself up for a fleet, and then that's when the headaches come in. But it is headaches probably running a fleet, because you got to make sure your drivers is happy and that they're getting everything that they should. You know, I just looking at it, and how the spot market just dropped off. It was telling me 4 weeks ago, two weeks ago, that something is about to happen. I seen it, and you get that broker that talks a lot, and he tells you a little more than what you should know. And I seen it, so now it's like plan B. What if they we all feel good about this thing they're saying on TV, you're getting 10K, but 10K ain't shit, yo. 10K ain't shit, especially when you're used to making 17 and 20 grand a month. 10K ain't shit. Is 10K enough for you to sit home? Probably, absolutely. Sit home, but at the same time, if you gotta pay your truck payment and everything, nah. I think 10K for me, 1 month. 1 month. That's it. And so much stuff is pushed out, man. It's just overwhelming. So many bills that you can defer. It starts to get overwhelming, because so what happens next? Do they come back and say, well, you got to pay this, then catch up? Or maybe you're behind when all this is all going. It's just crazy. I was checking out 404 today on his video, talking about how this coronavirus is a virus. And to me, I think a virus is man-made. That's what I think. That's my opinion, and only my opinion. Some might agree, some might not. It just, everything that's going on in the world today, from waves in the air and pollution and technology growing and everything, it can create a virus. We're like computers, maybe. I don't know. We get viruses. And if you're built to fight it off, your body's fight it off, you fight it off. Today, I just talked to a buddy of mine. He knew 6 people that died from it. He's up in New York, and he's really serious. He's telling me, hey man, you gotta be very careful. You out there. This shit is real, And he was telling me, he says, the hospitals are up there. They're putting bodies in the refrigerated trucks. Trucks are at hospitals. That's how many bodies is dying, how many people is dying. And this is just incredible. And I can go deeper into it, a little deeper, but it might piss some people off. But I really think this coronavirus was already happening, and that the tops, the people in the White House, they knew it was going down, and it wasn't even being mentioned until it started really getting serious, and people really started like, what's going on? Oh, you just got the flu, and it wasn't the flu, and then you die, and then they say it's a whole different thing. We gave them flu medicine, and it didn't even stop it. So what is this? You know, it is what it is. You know, I read in there where they found some guy up in Boston, uh, Charles Lieber, had something to do selling the virus to China, and or some student, a Chinese student, was selling it off and making money also on the virus, and it just got out of hand over in China because China probably was going to use it as a biological warfare. I don't know. You never know. You know, it's really some crazy shit. And being that everybody right about now probably hates the United States. You know, I see somebody trying to wave. You know, everybody's not really getting along with the United States. So I don't know what it is or what's going on. I really just need to focus on me. As everybody else, we all need to focus on what we got to do. But this shit is out of hand. It's like we have no control on what's going to happen tomorrow or what's going to happen in the next week or nothing like that. They can give us all the money they want, right? They can give us all the money that we want, but it never amounts up for you dying. You know, you can have all the money in your bank account, all this relief money, but guess what? You sick and you on your way out. My friend also was telling me they doctors are telling them it don't even make sense to go to the hospital, because if you go to the hospital in New York, you're not coming out. You're dying there. You know, it's best for you to go home and try to treat yourself and beat it. And what if it comes to that point everywhere? What if it comes to that point that people that have that good insurance, that health insurance, and they go into the hospital and they get well taken care of? You know, even those people are dying. You know, they said that if you go into a hospital and you got the coronavirus, the bill is already paid for. You don't have to pay for it. All right? So for people that don't have insurance, they're saying you don't have to worry about it. Just go into the hospital. You're going to be used as a guinea pig, or maybe, I don't know, that's just my opinion, used as a guinea pig, and they're going to see if you pull through it or whatever. There's no medicine for this. So what's the use of going to the hospital? You know, there's nothing that says that, you know, you pull through it. It's your body. It's your body. If your body does it and fights it off, you'll pull through it. Yeah, you might need the ventilator or whatever they plug you up to. I just hope I don't get it. I hope none of y'all get it. I hope none of my children, your children, I hope nobody gets it. You know, but it's close. You know, when my friend says 6 people and I already know 2 people, it's close. It's like everybody that knows somebody got it and didn't survive. You know, they talk, and you know, the best thing that they probably can do is stop talking about the people that's dying and start talking about the people that's beating it and surviving. That might help people out on thinking like, you know, hey, I can beat it. I can beat it. If I got it, I can beat it. You got to know how to beat it. And nobody knows. It all depends on your body. And if you've got some sicknesses going on with you already, you know, that puts you much closer to not surviving. You know. You know, I stay in this truck, I sip on that vinegar, and now I've been sipping on it, and I'm drinking a lot of water, lots of lemon, you know, and maybe it's not helping. But, you know, you got to do something to try to prevent it. You got to do something, at least in your mind, at least think that you're doing something to prevent it. But if you're just walking around here without no mask, no gloves, and you just out here like it ain't happening, then, you know, you shouldn't even think about it when you get it. You know, you already could tell yourself, well, I didn't try to prevent it. You know, sometimes your mind mess with you. Let me and jumping off the subject. Mine is messing with you. I'm got gloves on. I got a mask on and everything. I walked up in this airport into this dock in these bay, and it's had 6 drivers in there. None of them had gloves. None of them had mask on. And I had a mask on. I had gloves on. I had my own pen. You know, I walked up in there and I had to sit in there for about an hour. And then one of the ladies says, there's only 5 drivers need to be in here. 2 have to leave. So, you know, I was first one to leave. But I get back to the truck and now I got this fucking funny cough. You know, I got this funny cough and I got a headache. You know, but now I don't have a headache. I don't have the headache right now. It's not, I don't get headaches because I drink a lot of water. I don't get headaches. So that's, you know, that's how your mind plays with you, you know, anxiety. So what do? You know, and you know me, I don't make too many videos or whatever, but I got some time right now, and this is 22 minutes right now, and this place is supposed to close at 9 o'clock, and it's 8:07. I'm still not in the bay. You know, what do? It's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trucks that's not loaded. You know what I mean? So when my broker calls me, probably gonna call me in probably 20 minutes and see what he says, you know, and then I'm say, hey man, I gotta request some money, man. It's some real money. I sat here 2 days waiting on this load for these people to get me in. You know, and I'm not loaded. I'm not even in a dock. I didn't even get a text message which door. You know, you don't want to hang out in the crowd out there because what? You could you put your risk out there. You don't know who's sick in there. They don't even know who's sick. So what do? What do? You throw your hands up and you go back to your truck and you smoke your Swisher. Mango flavored. Right? Then you go through your iPad and you look up stuff like that. Because you know you're going to have to sit. You're going to have to park your truck. And like I tell everybody, push as many as bills you can. Hold on to your cash. All right? So at least you'll have a roof. You'll be able to eat and go through this, you know. That's it. That's it. When is the Big Face ever going to go live? I wanted to go live with my broker friend so he can share some light on things and y'all can ask questions because he's going to tell the truth about brokers, you know. But we'll see. Whenever we get together again, I'll try to pull that off. But me and him get together, forget it, man. We popping beers and we might even be taking shots of tequila. You know, thinking of tequila, I got some at the house, man. And then 9 o'clock, I'm headed to the house. Drop the trailer. I ain't coming back out. If this don't happen tonight, I'm not coming back out. Unless he say 2,500, I'll come back and take this load. 413 miles, I'll come back and take it. You know? But, what are you gonna do? But look, I figured I'd drop that little jewel and how I feel, my opinion on some stuff. But you drivers out there, y'all really need to think about what y'all gonna do next. Because the spot market just slammed, man. It just slammed. It slammed hard too. And it looks like here comes some pilots. Their day is done. They got their little luggage that they pull and shit in the airport. Must be nice. Nah, ain't nice. Fuck that. The planes fall out the sky. I ain't, I fly, but I wouldn't like to fly every single day for years. They get in their shuttle bus and they go to the hotel and they go to sleep. Just like us, they got to get their time in to sleep. Then they come back out and fly again. But they're flying freight, not people. But yeah, that's about it, man. I figure I'll make this like a 30-minute video. It's probably, I did videos back to back. Probably 2 or 3 videos for the week. I got a lot of time on my hand. And but it ain't looking good for truckers right now. It's definitely not, it's not looking good for us. And what are we gonna do? We can't do nothing but ride it out. It ain't even a time to even sell your shit. I guess I would get back into cars. Repairing them, selling them, restoring. And that consists of getting a building, stuff like that. I got my daughter is doing food. She's cooking food. Her and her husband is cooking food on the grill and selling. Sales is up. People are coming by and picking up plates. I can get into that. Buy him a big ass grill, and so because the business is picking up, you need more room on that grill to cook more food. So it is what it is. But look, y'all be safe out there, man. I know there's guys out there running company and they have to be out there. And if you're one of those guys, man, be safe. Wrap yourself up. I know it gets hot some places. Put long sleeves on. Protect yourself. You got to go down back to your family. Keep yourself clean. If you're delivering hand sanitizer or something like that, ask the receiver to see if you can get a sample. If you don't have none, masks, toilet tissue, see if you get a sample. And let's just stay safe and healthy out here, man, and see how this goes. All right? So Big Face Truck is signing off. speaking from the heart, and I still write with the left hand. And y'all hold it down. Peace.